Although, this video is actually directed towards Cryptic, or Perfect World. Unlikely that anyone from there will watch it, but hey, it doesn't hurt to try. Cryptic, please, I have a request to make. Could you please make Lore, the Lore Journal, account-wide? And I have a few really good reasons why. First of all, kind of obvious and very important, there are certain lore journal entries that are specific to certain classes and races that only are accessible during the race or class quest lines when you play those characters. So since obviously you only do one race and class, well, I guess you do race change, but you can't do class change, it's impossible to technically have every journal lore entry on one character. And that means you'll never actually have all the lore entries because they're individually per character. And to people that actually care about that stuff, that sucks. To people that don't care about that stuff, they wouldn't care if you made it account bound. It's not like it would affect anyone in a negative way. I don't know if it would be difficult programming wise. I know there are budget and limitations and stuff like that, but I know you've also been like hiring out on like certain tasks now, and you've been able to do things right now that you've never been able to do before, like turning off enchants. Upcoming Module 14 disable enchant, as an example. And for anyone that actually even bothers to read the journal entries, this is really important and would be really, really nice and awesome. And for people that just don't care, which is unfortunate, but you know, I understand, they wouldn't care that now it's account wide, and no one's going to be upset. Like someone might be like, "Hey, wasted resources. They should be do," but obviously that's not how it works. There are different teams doing different things, and something might take 5 minutes, and some things you can't do because you don't have permission or the engine's not capable. So you could explain that if you actually cared, which I don't know why you would, to those people who don't understand. The point being, though, that no one's going to be upset, and I think it'd be really, really great. You know, it's one little thing that would help the role players and the people who care about lore and story, or people who just don't even care about that stuff, but maybe they're like collectors and obsessed with achievements and collecting things. So there's two groups of players who would be really happy. There's no reason not to do it. Just make it so that the lore book is just an account lore book, just the entire account, and that whenever you get a new one, it goes into the book that's account wide. It wouldn't even be like a pop-up when you log into a new character, or I guess it could be, but everyone would have it. I'm pretty sure you have that capability because I know that you have like titles are per character and you have per account, and I know you have the ability to make achievements per account or per character, so it'll be really nice. Also, another reason to do this, there are certain journal and lore entries that you can only get in certain quests that you can't repeat. Mostly the older content, so if you missed it, you can never get it on that character, but you could get it on another character, and then it'd be in your account-wide book. But if it's per character, then there's no point. So it would give away, it's a cheap and easy way to add content to people who care about this stuff, because then they would run around collecting it all, other characters that they'd be leveling up just to get the ones they missed. And like anything that you could do to get players to play more and be more engaged without putting in a lot of money and resources is a good thing, right? So that would be great, and obviously that's the reason to do it, because again, you can't get these. And furthermore, certain lore entries might be inaccessible, because the way to get them could be in a dungeon that was removed, or it could be from something that's like seasonal, a yearly event, and it's really hard to get all those in one character. So it's another way. I have this character from back in the day that got the lore entry from this dungeon that I can't do right now until they add it back, or I only got this CTA thing or whatever, a skirmish lore entry. So it would also help people consolidate, and it would feel like there's a reason to play more characters, but aside from just trying to get diamonds, or like an actual like reason to tie your characters together beyond just trying to make profit. And it would make, and I think some people that don't care about the lore and the journal might care after you did this, because some of those people were like, well, I know I can never get them all, and I can't get these because they're only, so I don't even care, It's like if I can't get them all, I don't even care. There's so many that are like left to the wayside, so what do I care? And it's like, oh, now they changed it so you can get them all. It's account wide. It sounds kind of interesting. I never even really looked at the journal, the lore stuff. But since they did this, maybe I should. Yeah. So please make the lore journal account wide if it's remotely possible. It would make players happy. There are people that care. All the role players, the lore people, the story people, the obsessive collectors, they would all care. And it might get some people who don't care to care. In a way, it would add content. People would start hunting them, and hunting ones that they couldn't get before, on other characters. And that's always good for the health of the game, to have more people playing, other characters, leveling in leveling zones, So please, Cryptic or Perfect World, in the tiny chance that you watched this, or maybe somebody watched it and then like sends a Twitter post to somebody. I don't know. Who knows what the chain of the command of messages, playing telephone could be. But I just wanted to officially at least come out in the tiny chance that it matters to spend this 5 minutes making this video saying, please, Cryptic, make the lore journal account-wide so that all your characters, all their entries combine to form an account-wide book. And it's actually remotely possible to have all the journal entries and enjoy the little lore entries that someone worked hard to write, right? You want people to see that stuff that someone, worked hard on. I'm sure he'd be happy that his work didn't go to waste. So thank you, Cryptic employee, in the tiny chance that you actually watched it. And also, if someone's watching that you're not an employee, but maybe you know an employee or you know how to get in touch with them, feel free to pass this along to them. That would be sweet. And thanks. Bye-bye.